We wish you more years. We wish you more years. We wish you good governance. We wish you more years. We wish you more. Hip, 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 hooray!
Ginika, Federal Commissioner representing Enugu State at the Federal Character Commission, President of Omale Igbo Progressive Initiative, and President of Igbo Asiwaju Shetima.
Long name and long identity. I'd like to find out why celebrating Asiwaju at 71.
Well, we're celebrating him because God has given him life, meaning that God wants us to have a man who is going to, assist us or give us what we've been clamoring for. We're celebrating him because so many people didn't see this day, but yet there he is. We're celebrating him because he was able to tour 36 states plus FCT and all the workshop, all the town hall meetings. He never collapsed, he never fainted, he never stopped moving. We're thanking God because even after all of that, he's still strong and healthy to assist to take Nigeria to where we are all looking forward. So we are thanking God for life for him. We can't say we're thanking God for well because he's already wealthy. We thank God also for impact. He's a man of influence. I tell people that what gave Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, victory is not just affluence, because Okuma, there was no money at that time, and even the primaries, just like he had money, others also had money, and when people were stepping down, it means that influence, impact to humanity actually gave him. So he's a man that we should emulate his character, his antecedents. And when you ask people, I did my research, and most things you hear is that he's old. Nobody had anything against him that he has embezzled Nigerian money or he has done anything negative or he's corrupt. All they say is old, he's not healthy. And I say, look, life and death is in the hands of God. When you say somebody is old, meaning that he has also, gathered experiences from what he used to do in the past. The ones that are not good, he will drop them. The ones that are good, he will top it up with, knowing that to whom much is given, much is expected. As the president-elect and as the president incoming as come 29th May, he will do the best, even with his age. And I believe it, because what more is he looking for in this life than to leave a great legacy, to leave legacy of what Nigeria had never experienced before. So, it's going to be a wonderful time for us.
Well, because of the position you find yourself at the moment in the federal character, right? In the first 1 year of Tinubu, because he's now the president, what will you be looking at? What will you be looking out for from him, from his administration?
Well, like I said to other people, we know that he mentioned power. When you have good power system, you can be rest assured that every other businesses will be working in order. When you have great infrastructure, then you attract more foreign investors. So he's going to do that because he's the first person that set up an independent power plant. And when he talked about 4,000, that he moved it to 15,000, 20,000. I know he will move it above that. He just put it so low so that it doesn't look like he's exaggerating it. He has done it before. When somebody says, I will do something, then look at what the person had done before. Has he done it? Not to verify. Look at what is conspicuously in the open that people can attest to. And so you can always say that he has done that. And I say we will know that our airline will start again. We'll be bold to say that we'll have Nigeria Airways, where we'll be seeing Nigeria like Air Kenya, Air Ethiopia. We need that also. And I know Asiwaju is somebody that is result driven. He will make sure that happens. And not only that, he's a detribalized Nigeria. All this Igbo that, Yoruba this, Yoruba that, he's somebody that knows how to carry along every tribe. Look at Lagos. During his time, he ensured that Igbos are well included. In the House of Assembly, we have Judy Dimogu. Even now with Sanwo-Olu, we have Edna as the chairman of a local government. She's from Imo State. We have Maureen from Enugu State, chairman of a local government. And so many Igbos, even Joe Igbokwe, essay to the governor, starting from his own time till now. So he's a detribalized Nigeria. Forget the fact that we the Igbos, some of us didn't understand, and of course they supported our brother. But then that doesn't change the fact that Asiwaju understands that he's a man of unity. He will still bring them together. he will find something to give to the Igbos to cushion the effects of agitation and all of that, and so that we can work peacefully in this country. But I can tell you one thing, that my people will one day thank God for Bola Ahmed Tinubu.
You are coming from a very popular environment when it comes to voting. That is, I'm referring to women and related to children. What do you think, or how do you think they will feel in the next 1 year?
Women and youth, already youth are included. You can see that we have more youths coming on board now from the new ones coming into the National Assembly. So youth are already taken care of. The only thing we should be saying is let them learn from the past, from what they think they don't like, and make sure they don't go that route. Let them now, it's easier to say than done. It's easier said than done. When you're outside the pitch, you'll be teaching people how to play football. But when you get in there, you'll see that it's not this, it's the same. So I want the youth to now know that they are eating with the elders. So they should work with capacity. They are healthy, so they should work with capacity. They should make sure that they live their youthful life and get that matured, because it takes maturity to lead people. But for the women, we have lost it so much, because we used to have 8 women in the Senate and about 30, so much of them in the rep, but today we only have 14 and 3. It's so bad. So that means that we need a lot of areas to include the women, especially in the 4th, 10th Assembly. We should have at least a woman as speaker or deputy speaker, presiding officer. That will give us a heart to say, yes, we have not been left behind. And then we'll begin to build back again above where we were and above where just take it to the next step. So women are actually finding it difficult because, getting to the field and you meet violence, a woman will just go. No woman wants to use any other person's child as stout or as a killer or whatever, or a Hitler. But rather, they will even be preaching to the people. So that way, the system, the electoral system now is so much of, violence. So we experience the best of our electoral period during this period of election, which of course you can see a lot of credibility, where people who are least expected to ever win election in their life got there, even kicked out people like governors and got in there. And so it goes a long way to show that our work in progress with INEC is actually getting to a stage. And I always tell people, thank somebody for the one you are seeing so you can get more. It's not about condemning everything because it doesn't fall in line with what you want. So it is not supposed to be. So no. We should always agree to what we have seen. Like I said, Lagos State won by LP, Nasarawa State like 2, and yet it's not credible. It's credible. NPP in Kano. I mean, then places that we even have stronghold like Katsina, Yobe, taken by PDP, and it is not credible. For God's sake, it is really, really credible, and I commend INEC for that. So moving forward, I want to advise my people, especially the Igbos, please let's forget about religious bigotry, ethnic sentiments, and let's focus. Asiwaju got in there at his acceptance speech and said, I may not be the one you want. Some of you did not vote for me, but I'm here now. Let's come together as one family and work together. So I'm telling you the same again. Join Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu and Kashim Shettima to make Nigeria greater. Thank you.
Thank you.